What's going on, YouTube? It's One Up Supreme again, and welcome back to some more Star Citizen. Now, first things first, I look a little different. I had to do a character reset because everything broke. I couldn't access my hangar, I couldn't access my inventory, my Omobi glass is busted. So I had to do a character reset. So I look a little different, and you know what? I was like, you know what? I'll do a female, whatever. And I have no idea what's going on with her face at all, because like if I'm not even talking, yeah, her face still moves. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I wanted to do, it's not necessarily a whole like very different from what I'm doing, but I want to show you guys that the 100 series of ships is, at least from the big Star Citizen YouTubers, they're like, you know, they're not the greatest. I want to say the 100 series, it's the Origin 100i, the 125A, and the 135C should not be slept on. They shouldn't be. For one of the big reasons is what I'm going to show you here. I am on the moon of Hurston. I think it's Ida, I think it's pronounced. Those ships are considered, I forgot what size they are. I think they're like size 1 or snub size or whatever the fuck. But those ships you can spawn on ground vehicle landing pads. So I wanted to show that off, and I wanted to show you that it's a good ship to get started on if you're just doing box missions or just want to start on bounty hunting, especially the 125A is the one I'm going to be showing. That they are slept on, but they are good ships for what they are. Are they going to get an ERT done? No. No, I struggled using them in VHRTs. I won't be showing a VHRT in this. I think I'm actually showing an MRT or an HRT because I have to do all my fucking certifications again because I did a character reset. But I just want to show it off and just show you guys like, hey, the ship is not as bad as what people say. And I will also point out that you don't necessarily have to listen to like people's ship rankings or the meta or whatever, depending on what you're doing. Fly the ship you want to fly. Like if you want to fly a fucking Ares, go ahead. If you want to fly a Scorpius, go ahead. If you want to take a fucking Pisces and do fucking bounty hunting with it, go ahead, do it. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy because it's not. If you guys have watched my video on the Pisces, you know that was a disaster for VHRTs. But you know, I had fun with it. As long as you have fun with your ship, fly whatever the fuck you feel like it. Hell, if you want to stick with a Mustang the whole time, do it. So I just want to get that point across. And I'm not trying to like throw shots at other Star Citizen YouTubers. I'm just throwing out my thoughts there. That's it. You know, because honestly, they're not wrong. They are not wrong. Like, if you want to go to PvP and use a non-meta ship, yeah, you're gonna put yourself at a disadvantage. You're gonna have fun flying it, yeah, because you love that ship. But you're gonna throw yourself at a disadvantage because you got people going with the meta like arrows and the gladiuses and shit. And like, honestly, even the Talon. I would say the Talon is meta. I don't care what people say. I think the Talon is meta. I love the Talon. It's just a little too fragile. But that's my thoughts. So I want to show you guys that yes, you can spawn the 100 series ships on a ground vehicle landing pad. So if you get caught, like let's say you fly in Atmo, your ship gets blown up, right? Like, let's say you fly a Cuddy in Atmo and it gets blown up, right? Oh fuck, you're stuck. But honestly, if you're close enough and if you can survive getting to one of these outposts, like I am at HDMS Woodruff on Ida. If you can get to one of these outposts, something like this, and they got to be an outpost with like a blue building. I'll show off the building from the outside too. You can quick spawn in your 100i, your 125A, or your 135C, or even your Pisces on one of these ground vehicle pads.
Welcome.
And they act like any kind of pad on a space station. So here, we'll spawn
Vehicle selected.
my 125A.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following locations.
Boom, right there.
Goodbye.
I cannot stress how convenient that is if you find yourself stranded. Yes, it's always nice to ask another player or a buddy, like, hey, I'm stuck, pick me up. Yeah, that's nice. Don't get me wrong. And I will never say no to somebody asking me to pick them up. But if you don't have that option, or you don't have anybody willing to pick you up, this is a good, what's the word I'm looking for? Alternative. That is if you're not too far away from these things, because here it looks like I could be out here for as long as my oxygen runs out, which is about an hour and a half. Some moons, they're really hot. Some moons are really cold, or even planets, so you might not be able to stay out there for very long. But it's good to see that I don't necessarily have a timer here. So I figured this area would be a decent spot to show it off. Now I got a little side damage here. I caught a missile on my way here. So I got a little bit of damage there, but it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, this is the 125A. I think, just aesthetics alone, this ship shouldn't be slept on. It's a good looking ship. It sounds cool. And it looks like a little... Honestly, I don't want to say it looks like an F-35, but that's the closest comparison I can give it. With like the sleek black, whatever. But it's not bad. It's got two size 3 hardpoints. It comes stock with two size 2 gimbal laser cannons. I put two size 3 laser repeaters on it. And it's got stock 6 size 2 missiles, I believe. They're either size 1 or size 2. I think just size 2. But it's a good looking ship, man. Just for a single person to get around the verse and get a good start. And then also a good backup. If you need to get off a fucking moon or a planet and your first ship is blown up, just call one of these quick. Because like even if you claim it, just expedite it. It's an instant. It's literally an instant. So the times on it are not bad at all. Also, the thing I like about this thing is it doesn't have a ladder to climb up. It's literally just got a ramp, or a staircase ramp. You just walk right up. Boop, boop, boop. You know, simple. Close the door. And for a cheap little ship like this, it's not bad in here. You got a bed to log out. You know, obviously you got the flight deck. You got some component access here. You also got some another component outside that I didn't show. I think that's the quantum drive that you can see outside. It's literally right next to the door. And then you got this little... I hate when I do this. Fuck. There we go. But yeah, you got this little... I just did it again. I just did it again. I was playing a game recently where crouch is C. So when I'm trying to crouch and press control, I'm thinking C. So I'm just fucking everything up right now. Alright. But you got this little cabin. You can store some boxes in here. You can smuggle a guy in here. I don't know if this is radar protected or scan protected. I think it might be, but don't quote me on that. Actually, no, I don't think it is. But if it is, that's cool. But either way, it's a little compartment you can throw in there. But a bed to log out in is always a good feature. Oh, it's just something I wish the Pisces had. I wish, honestly, get rid of the 4 SCU of cargo on the Pisces. Stick a kitchenette and a bed on both sides, and then take one of the jump seats out and put a space toilet or bathroom in there. Yeah, space toilet. It's literally the perfect everyday flyer for its size. Especially when game mechanics come in, like having, like, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but like having to take a space poop, you know, having to eat more regularly. And honestly, a bed in itself is just game changing, because honestly, I'm starting to get irritated about having to fucking fly to a space station or something just to fucking log out. But yeah. So these ground vehicle pads act the same as a regular fucking pad at the space station. Like, I could pop this up, like, oh, first things first. See, like, my quantum tank's half full. I also popped a couple flares, thinking it was enough for that missile. No, I fucking caught a missile. Oh. Let me get those shields up. There we go. So, but it acts the same as every other pad. Hit vehicle maintenance, repair, restock, refuel. You know. And I'm pretty sure that's like common knowledge. You know, because obviously this is where you would spawn like a dragonfly or a rock mining buggy, something like that. So you gotta like fuel those up anywhere too. My quantum fuel didn't fill though. Oh really? So is it eating my money and not doing anything? Because you know that's a common bug. I'm gonna stare at it now. I'm just gonna double check. I don't need the quantum fuel. It just kind of sucks that I'm trying to show off that you can do this here, but it's bugging out. But you can do that here in this ship and for your Pisces and the other 100 series. So as I said, this is the 125A. I believe the 100I and the 135C perform. I've actually never flown the 100I or the 135C. I've always taken out the 125A because it is the combat variant, and I think by the time you guys should know, with the videos I make, I mainly can do combat, so I took the light fighter variant. You know, the 100I though does come in a starter package. I believe it's $60. I believe, and I don't necessarily know what it has. I don't know if it actually has any like SU or cargo or not. I'm not 100% sure. I know the 135C does. It swaps out one of the 125A's missile bays for a small cargo ramp that you can put some stuff in it. But I've never, like as I said, I've never flown those. So we're gonna show off a little bit of combat in this. It's not gonna be a VHRT. I believe it's an MRT actually. Let me look at my contracts just to be sure. Just to show... Yeah, it is an MRT right here. MRT. Because I gotta do all my fucking certs again. Character resets suck ass. They're so inconvenient. But, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, a wipe's happening soon anyway, so... Also, before we left off, I want to give you a little bit of an overhead look of the 125A. It is a very, very, very good looking ship. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, the performance isn't like a Gladius. It's not like an Arrow, you know. But for what it is, for the price point that it's at, 2 size 3 hard points shouldn't be frowned upon. 2 size 3 hard points are good enough for at least all the way up to mid. I want to say all the way up to HRTs. But yeah. So before we left off, though, I just want to point out to you guys that I am greatly appreciative of all the support you guys have been giving me on these videos. I mean, it's not like anything like the bigger YouTubers out there, but it's more than I have ever seen. My Avenger video has now surpassed 500 views. My Cuddy Black video is doing pretty well. My most recent video is doing pretty well for the easy money for 3.17.2. I just want to tell you guys that I greatly appreciate all the support you've been giving me, and I'm gaining subs, and honestly, every sub I get is a milestone. Every sub. It doesn't matter if I'm hitting 1 or 2 subs or getting up to 1,000 million. I mean, that's way far off if that happens. But even 100 subs, you know, every single subscriber that I get, I consider to be a milestone. Milestone. Yeah, milestone. No, I consider to be a milestone. So I just want to, I'll tell you guys, thank you for checking out my videos. And if you are enjoying my videos and you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification, and so you won't miss any new Star Citizen videos. Also, if you enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like, and leave a comment down below your thoughts on the ship I'm flying, your thoughts on any other content you guys want to see from me. Just any suggestions I'm open to. So, but yeah. Also, one more thing. I keep forgetting to say this. If you are new to Star Citizen and you're checking out Star Citizen for the first time, and you decide, you know what, I want to buy into the game, I'll leave my referral code down in the description below. That way, when you use my referral code when you buy the game, you get a little bit of an added bonus. I think it's like 5,000 credits or something like that. But yeah, all right, enough talking. Let's go take this ship out, shall we? All right, so we gotta fly to Aberdeen. I gotta clear my clear route. Gotta exit Atmo. I'll probably just cut out this flight, so I will see you guys when we jump out of Atmo in Aberdeen, or jump out of Quantum. Alrighty, guys, we are back. We are at Aberdeen. We're just jumping to the location where the bounty is, and let's mop the floor with these guys. It's an MRT, so it shouldn't be too bad, but I think it's good enough to show you that the 125A is not a ship, or the 100 series in general is not a ship to be slept on. Because I enjoy flying these. I don't fly them all the time. I fly them as a backup. Like it's the reason why I have a 125, is for in case I'm doing an FPS mission, which I don't do all that often. But if I'm doing an FPS mission, my ship ends up blowing up while I'm in the bunker or whatever, or in the cave, I can try to make a run for one of those outposts, spawn the ship so I can get going. Alright, so far, we'll at least have 2. We got a Cuddy Black straight ahead of us that I got pinged on radar right now. I'm gonna guess he is in an Eclipse. No, he's in a Buck. Okay. Oh, we got a 3rd. Cuddy Black. I saw a 3rd ping. So. Oh shit, here we go. I'll launch some missiles. That's Cuddy. Because as of right now, I think the Cuddy is the biggest threat. Ooh, that looks like I'm going too low. I'm gonna get up in the sky a little bit further. Looked like I was flying straight for the ground there. Alright, my shields are down. Powder shields. The downside of this ship is that, just like the Arrow, it's only got one size 1 shield generator. And it is not as nimble as the Arrow. So you do kind of feel that. What is that other ship that's coming at me right now? Fuck, what am I looking at? Alright, this buck is annoying me. You're not gonna get any speed runs in this ship. But it's like Rooster said in the new Top Gun movie, man. It's not the ship, it's the pilot. Or not the plane, it's the pilot, and I think that applies here as well. I'm missing him. Alright, get some distance here. Alright. It looks like my shields are pretty low. I just realized I didn't change my MFD, but that's fine. Alright, let's get back in this cuddy. Launch some 2 missiles at him. Forgot to put my power back to weapons. I also want to point out, I'm not the greatest pilot in the world. I think you guys know that. But a good key to success is a good power management. Make sure you're switching power from weapons to shields when needed. Also engines when needed too. Now, I'm not using a whole lot of thruster here, so I'm not really worried about putting my power to the engines a whole lot. But all right, what do we got here? I think he's another buck. Yeah, he's another buck. But I'm handling this MRT relatively well. At least I think so. Ooh. Woohoo, that got close. Now he's got a little bit more firepower than me, so I don't really want to get nose to nose with this guy. But boom. See? Yeah, I used all my missiles, but it was only an MRT, but it can make a good dent and making some progress towards making the big bucks on VHRTs and stuff like that. So it's not a bad ship. The ship definitely should not be slept on. And as I said before, get the ship you guys want. Don't worry about the meta. Don't worry about the best stats. Get the ship you guys want. If you want to buy a ship purely off of looks, go ahead and do it. Because that's the main reason why I got this in the first place. Because I thought it looked cool. That was it. I didn't look any stats up or anything. I just like, damn, that shit looks sleek. And it's got a bed. Dope. So I got one. But yeah. That's another reason why I fly the Anvil Hawk. I love that thing. I absolutely love that thing. I'm honestly tempted of fucking using it as my main light fighter over the Arrow. I'm not even kidding. But yeah. Don't sleep on the L-125A or any of the 100 series ships. Don't. Because they are a joy to fly. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video on the 125A. If you did, as I said before, go ahead, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and any suggestions you guys want to see of this game, go ahead, leave a comment down below, or you want to just start a conversation, I try to be pretty good about replying to comments. So if you guys just want to start a conversation, talk about the game, go ahead, leave a comment down below. And when we get bigger, I do plan on making a Discord channel or a Discord server. So keep an eye out for that. That might not be for a while, but it's in the plans. If I do get bigger, I'll make a Discord server. So, but alrighty, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right. Have a good one.